Standing on the shoulders of what's been the dominant open-world racing series for nearly a decade, and the most acclaimed Xbox exclusives of last generation, Forza Horizon 5 is Developer Playground Games' biggest and best ever buffet of total driving freedom, and it's our favourite game of the year. Forza Horizon 5 is the ultimate open-world driving adventure, a high-octane holiday in a living postcard, with a zealously curated set of the world's most interesting and iconic cars at your fingertips. Now, this has always been the case with the Horizon series, but Forza Horizon 5's spectacular map of Mexico is arguably Playground's greatest to date. From the enchantingly colourful architecture of Guanajuato and its maze-like network of cobblestone streets and tunnels, to dense and sticky jungles, the towering dunes of the desert, and the unforgiving slopes of the Gran Caldera volcano. It's a wonderfully diverse place over which Playground has draped some of the greatest driving and drifting roads ever designed for the series, and an earnest and good-spirited ode to Mexican culture to boot. Simply put, it's the best-looking Horizon game ever. But the studio's victories don't end there. Work on the handling has resulted in far more authentic braking feel, and meaningful changes to the suspension has impacted the way cars must be modified to perform at their best off-road. The event-building tools have been pumped up significantly, giving us the ability to craft events that can be hard to distinguish from the ones built by the developers themselves. The new accolade system, which essentially functions as a dramatically expanded version of the brick challenges in Forza Horizon 4's LEGO expansion, is now always at work in the background, constantly rewarding us for achieving major and minor feats for simply playing how we choose. There are the much enhanced accessibility options for players of all abilities, and there's the radically revamped audio, which is truly tremendous and a timely improvement for a game with this many tunnels in it. Perhaps most impressively, however, is that while Forza Horizon 5 is a genuinely massive MMO-inspired racer, one bursting at the seams with more races, activities, event types, and modes that can comfortably fit in some parts of the map, it never loses sight of its low-stakes approach to the joy of driving freedom. Forza Horizon 5 doesn't care if you want to relentlessly attack its playlists or just kick back and cruise. It just wants you to have fun.
My helmet! Gracias, my friend.
Forza Horizon 5, which blasted off the grid as the highest rated new game of the year and enjoyed the biggest first week in Xbox history, is proof positive that video games don't always need swords and guns and blood and monsters to make their case to the masses. Although I guess a couple of monster trucks doesn't hurt. Importantly, however, Forza Horizon 5 has simply captured our imaginations like no other racing game in memory, finally placing both steadfast gearheads and those who couldn't care less about cars on the same page as we discuss tuning techniques, the right vehicles to invest in, and the best ways to chain together skill scores. Beautiful, accessible, and absolutely glorious to play however you approach it, it is our honour to call Forza Horizon 5 our Game of the Year.